Good day. On this webinar, I'm going to be showing you how I went from this to this within a few months of stumbling upon this opportunity. My name is Agbade Joe Michael, and prior to stumbling upon this opportunity, I used to be a normal student who relied on his parents for every single thing, from money for books to money for rents, to money for school fees, even money to eat. I called them for every single one of them. On one fateful afternoon, I was thinking to myself, how can I start making money digitally from my smartphone? I thought of different ideas, and unfortunately for me, my elder sister called me that particular day and told me about a webinar where I'm going to be learning how to be making money digitally from my smartphone. I joined the webinar, and on that webinar, my mind was blown away. Got started with the opportunity immediately, and that was the start of my journey to financial freedom. I'm going to be explaining to you on this webinar how you can do the same. But before I start with the webinar, I want you to do three things for me. Number one, eliminate all distractions. Number two, get a pen and book so you can take down notes. And number three, make sure you watch to the end so you can get the full information. What you're looking at here is the cash flow quadrant. It was created by Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, one of the smartest entrepreneurs we actually have in the world. Okay, so he studied the financial system of the world and realized that there are two quadrants: the global population quadrants and the wealthy quadrants. Now, in the global population quadrant, 95% of people in this world are in that quadrant. And this 95% of people share just 5% of the money in this world. Imagine that for a second, 95% of people in the world sharing just 5% of the money in this world. They'll be getting very, very little for themselves, right? That is it. So majority of people in this world are earning very little for themselves. Now, the people in this global population quadrant consist of 60% employees and 35% self-employed people. An employee is someone basically working a 9 to 5 job, always going to work to earn a salary. And a self-employed person is someone who actually owns a small scale business, which he or her run as a sole proprietor. Both the employee and the self-employed person trade their time for money because they have to always show up at work. If they don't show up at work, they will either get queried or they won't earn at all. And as a result of that, they keep trading their time for money. The money which they're also getting is also very little. It's not enough to buy them financial freedom. They don't have time for their family, they don't have time for their kids, they don't have time for other things, and they are still earning very little. Now let's move to the wealthy quadrant. The wealthy quadrant consists of just 5% of people in this world, and this 5% are sharing as much as 95% of the money in this world. Picture that for a second. 5% sharing 95% of the money. A huge amount of money for them, right? This is why the difference between the wealthy and the average is very, very large. You see people buying cars of 100 million naira. You see people buying cars of 200, 500 million naira. Meanwhile, the minimum wage in Nigeria is less than 100,000 naira. Because these wealthy people are very, very little and they are sharing large amount of the money in this world. Now, this 5% of people in the wealthy quadrant consist of 4% entrepreneurs and 1% investors. An entrepreneur is someone who owns a system that generates him or her money. So basically, they have people they employed who are actually working for them, and these people actually run the business. So because they have people running the business for them, they have time freedom. They can be wherever they want. And the amount of money they make is nothing compared to that of those working for them. Then we have 1% of this 5% being what we call investors themselves. Then let's go to the investors. Who are investors? An investor is someone who makes his money work for him. So what do I mean by that? Right? These guys actually spot smart investment opportunities, put their money into these particular opportunities, and as a result of that, make more money from these opportunities. An example of an investor is someone who invested in real estate years ago. And right now, the money which the person invested is 10 times more than what it was when the person invested. Another example of an investor is someone who bought crypto, let's say Bitcoin, 15 years ago. Right now, the amount of money the person to be having is probably like 1,000% of what the person invested. You understand? So that is basically what investors actually are. Investors are people who actually invest their money into opportunities and assets that can actually give them more money. Now, for you to be able to invest your money, all right, you need the technical know-how. You need to know what to put your money into. And most persons do not invest, not because they don't have money, not because they cannot invest, but because they don't know what to put their money into that will give them more money. Everybody in the global population quadrant can become an investor if they actually know the right assets to put their money into. So the reason why we only have 1% of investors is because most persons don't know what to put their money into. Most persons don't know the next Bitcoin. Most persons don't know the next financial assets that are going to give them millions. So why everybody cannot become entrepreneurs, everybody can become investors if they can learn how to spot the right investment opportunities. So welcome to BT Academy. Business Academy is an academy designed to give you every single thing you need to know to be able to invest your money yourself in the financial market. Now, remember what I said earlier, we have crypto, we have real estate, anything that can make your money appreciate is an investment opportunity. In BT Academy, we can't focus on every single one of them, so we focus on the foreign exchange markets. What is Forex? Now, Forex is an abbreviation for foreign exchange. It's basically the exchange of currencies. You buy this currency, you sell this currency. So let me put things in perspective, okay? Let's say dollar was about 500 and something some years back. Imagine you bought dollar with like 10 million naira. And then within 3 months, thereabout, it built to 1,500. If you're going to be selling dollar when it's actually at 1,005, you'll be making 30 million naira. Why? Because you bought dollar when it was low and you sold it when it was high. That is basically just the concept of foreign exchange. Same too with crypto. Cryptos, you buy them when they are low, when they are high, you sell them. Right? This is a branch of trading forex, and this is what we call spot trading of the forex markets. We also have what we call leverage trading of the forex markets, which is basically when you buy and sell, but this time around on leverage. Now, in the leverage trading of the forex market, if you're buying, you're predicting the value of this currency pair would go up. If it goes up, you're making money. And if you're selling, you're predicting the value of this currency pair will go down. If it goes down, you are making money. But if you predict it's going to go up and it goes down instead of going up, you lose money. If you predict it's also going to come down and it goes up instead of coming down, you're also going to lose money. So knowing when it's going to buy or sell is the problem. Because right now, if I tell you now to go and download the MT5, show you how to create an account, and tell you to buy this or sell this, show you how to do it, you will buy it and sell it following my instruction. And you're going to make money. Why? Because I'm going to do my analysis here and I'm going to give you the right prediction of the direction of the market. But you will not know how I did the analysis. Why? Because you have not learned how to. In BT Academy, we focus on 5 key elements. Number one, signals. We drop signals on MT5. Like I said earlier, if I show you how to create an account, how to take trades, and then I tell you the currency pairs to buy, you buy them, you're going to make money. You don't know how I did the prediction. All right. You just followed me, more like you copied me. Okay. So in BT Academy, we drop signals like this every single day for our students. So our students, newbies, intermediate traders, advanced traders are all in the academy. And when we drop the signals, all they do is copy the signals. And from copying the signals, they conceivably make money. So basically, they leverage on my 6 years experience in trading the foreign exchange markets to make money. We don't only call signals on MT5, we also call signals on HFX. So if you're an MT5 trader or an HFX trader, we got you covered. I trade both of them. All you just need to do is just join the academy, take the signals on your demo accounts, make money when you're comfortable, move to your live account, take them, make money, and be happy. Now, that's the first arm of BT Academy. Now, apart from the signals we call out, we also have a complete course on MT5 and HFX. So once you join the academy, we are going to send you the course. You'll have access to the course for life. The course is arranged in the order at which you're meant to watch them, from the beginner to the amateur, to the professional, down to how to analyze the market, strategies we use to trade. Apart
Every
from the
single
course which you're
thing,
going to have access to the
testing,
complete documenting, which is
apart from the
journaling,
course which you're going to
planning,
have access to
every
the
single
complete,
thing you need to know to be an
apart from the
independent
course
trader
which you're
is
going to have
actually there
access
in
to
the
the
course.
complete, apart from the course which you're going to have access to the complete course, we also have what we call the Go Live sessions. Now, the Go Live sessions is a very, very, very powerful tool. Like to me, it's one of the most important branches of BT Academy. Now, all the live sessions were carefully designed to cater for every trader, regardless of their skill level. If you look at this now, this is the timetable. You can see we have beginner classes, we have intermediate classes, we have MT5 classes, we have advanced classes, we have live analysis and trading classes, and we even have psychology training classes. So let's assume you're a beginner trader now, you don't know anything, you're starting from the first, from you want to start from the scratch. Join the class, join all the beginner classes. Beginner classes, you have educators who are going to teach you every single thing you need to know, from what is Forex, what is this, what is that, what is quote, what is base, what is lot size, what is pips on the live session. Now, these live sessions are designed to be interactive. So if you have any question while the educator is teaching, you can either drop it on the comment section or you can raise your hand or meet yourself and ask the educator directly. So the educator is taking his time on those live sessions to teach you and carry you along in an interactive live training session. Now, apart from beginner session, we also have intermediates. If you are someone I'm familiar with the basics. I don't know what trading view is. I don't know how to draw my lines, all of those things. We have sessions like that. Educator live teach you every single thing you know. You ask, he answers a question, and all of that. Now, if you're someone that you're familiar with all of those things, but your own is a strategy, you don't know the strategy to trade. You've been trying to trade for a while, but you've not been getting it clear. We have the advanced class for you. You come here, we teach you advanced topics. We have live analysis class. The advanced topic, advanced strategies, which we taught you, we understand fully well that the best way to master the strategies by watching someone use the strategies to analyze trades live on the session. And that's what we do on the live analysis and trading session. Join, plot our charts. This is why I'm going for a buy. This is what I would have done with this setup. Look at this trade I dropped. Look at this trade I dropped yesterday. This was the reason why I dropped the trade. You can see the Zonda strategy was like this, like that. You can see the break and this thing, you can see it. Oh, coach, why did you do it like this? Why was your stop loss this? Okay, it was this because of interactively. Before you know it, within a short period of time, you're going to get a full grasp of the strategy and you'll be able to do it yourself. We also have psychology training. 90% of Forex trading, you need to understand the psychology. Most persons just only focus on the skill, but they will never have anything to do with the psychology. In BT Academy, we understand fully well that we need to cater for your psychology. So we have a dedicated live session for the psychology training where we shape your psychology into that of a trader who is going to be successful. Now, apart from that, we have our MT5 mastery classes, which are basically live sessions where an educator will come and show you every single thing you need to know about MT5, how to set up your MT5, how to calculate your risk, what lot size is, what pips are, every single thing you need to know about MT5, what moving your SL to break even is, taking partials, this, that, all of those things, how to take trades that we are dropping on the community. If you're someone who just wants to join to take signals, when you join, you need to know how to take our signals, right? You join the MT5 mastery class so you can master how to take the signals properly on your MT5. Then we have our live mentorship class. This live mentorship class is one of my sweetest one. Okay, so let's say you're learning, right? You are going through the course, and once you watch the course, you join the live session to get information, you ask your questions, everything is making you enjoy the whole process. You're learning, you enjoy the whole process, you're growing. Then you have some technical questions you want to ask. Once you're done studying for the day, join the 9 p.m. session. An educator is there with his laptop, every single thing. You ask him your questions. He will guide you there in real time. Share your screen. Do this, do that. Okay, you don't know how to mark your charts. Go to TradingView. Sign up here. Do this, do that. Before you know it, you already know how to use the trading. Before you know it, do you understand? So the classes are designed to help you master how to trade forex, to make sure that you are never going to get to the point where you're going to be stranded. Oh, I don't know what to do. No, 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 no. We have classes for every single thing, regardless of your skill level. So these are actually our live sessions. As you can see, the one in the center is the affirmation and psychology training session. The one at the top left-hand corner is for beginner and intermediates. Top right-hand corner, advanced class. Bottom left-hand corner, that's live mentorship session. Bottom right-hand corner is the MT5 mastery session. All the educators are there to make sure you understand and you get value from Biz Traders Academy. That's the third arm. The fourth arm is personal mentorship. Now we know we have classes, we have courses, we have signals, we have all of those things. But then people still need guides. Traders still need guides. So once you join the academy, you're also still going to be assigned a personal mentor to personally guide you. Call you today, how far have you gone, Tope, with the courses? Oh, you're here. What are you finding difficult? Okay, do this, do that. You know, if you have any question, you can easily reach out to your personal mentor. So make sure you never get stranded in Biz Traders Academy. Then also, we have what we call our trading community. Trading community is where all our students are. So you get to drop your questions there. You get to drop your own markups, things you've learned from the academy so far, things you've learned from the courses you're watching. Drop it, ask questions, drop your opinion. People just, everybody that learned from the academy are there with you. You understand? So it just makes the whole process fun and interactive. Then apart from that, we have weekly special events. We also have giveaways, so a coach can come and ask a question. If you answer the question, you can get this, you can get that, you can get airtime. It's not like it's anything beautiful, though to me it's very, very beautiful because imagine getting rewarded for being serious with your classes. It's going to motivate you to want to be more serious. I remember the other time we did like 5K funded challenge. We gave three 5K funded challenge from just asking questions. We give like $25 to some students for asking questions. And you understand the most active person in the community, this, that just makes the whole process of learning this skill set very, very fun and pleasurable. Now, the question on everybody's lips will be, what does it cost to get started with this lovely academy? If you ask me, or if I'm to ask you, based on every single thing I've talked about, the signals, the mentorship, the live sessions, the courses, every single thing, you're basically learning a skill set which can make you financially free. Okay? Just imagine yourself after learning the skill set, you start trading with your capital, maybe it's not that much. And then after like 2 years, you go to the level where you're making like, let's say $3,000 every single month from your smartphone. Imagine that every single month, approximately you're making $3K in the next 2 years. And you learned how to trade from BT Academy. So within a year, you probably made up like 30K from trading Forex, which you learned. So like, how much do you think learning this skill set should cost? If you ask me, I would say $10,000 because this is a whole lot of value. To be a member of this Traders Academy and have access to all these things I talked about cost $49 for a month. So if you want to learn for a month, $49 get started and you have access to every single thing I talked about on this presentation. Now, if you want to learn for 3 months, you want to have access to resources for 3 months, the live sessions, every single thing for 3 months, that's going to cost just $132. So you give yourself enough time to go through the courses, to have access to resources, signals, and all of those things. And if you want to pay for 3 months, you can have access to the entire academy. For 6 months, that's going to cost $235. And if you want to have access to the academy for a year, which is the sweetest spot, that costs $411. Now, either you pay for 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or 1 year, you have access to every single thing
I talked about. The difference is if you're paying for 1 month, $49. If you're paying for 3 months on a stretch, $132, which is basically about $15 cheaper than when you're paying every single month. And if you're paying for 6 months, that's $35, which is 20% cheaper, about $50 less expensive than when you're paying every single month for 6 months. And if you're paying for 1 year, that's $170 cheaper than when you're paying every single month for 1 year. So if you ask me, I'll say you pay for a larger period of time. So you're not going to be under any pressure of, you can just take your time to learn and go through the system that has been designed for you. Then if you're probably a student, after the first month, you don't have the money to like maybe subscribe for the next month or no, but you want to continue because you want to keep having access to the live sessions. You joined an academy, you funded $50, you made like $20 or $30 from just copying signals within 2 weeks. And you have learned a whole lot about trading very well that you can even mark up and trade on them with yourself. You tell a friend about it now. Oh, guys, see you. I joined this opportunity and I made 45,000 naira within 2 weeks from copying signals. Look at my MT5 account. See, look at it. These guys are good. Come and join this thing. And if you tell a friend of yours and he joins, you get 1 month free subscription. So you don't have to withdraw out of your profits to subscribe. You can just keep learning. And then your friend too is also learning too. Signals, every single thing, full academy. That is basically it. So remember what I said earlier. When I got to hear about the opportunity after joining the presentation, I got started immediately. And that was what helped me get to the point I am. If I was saying, I'll get started next week, I'll get started next month. Okay, I'll get started in December. That's how I would have been procrastinating till now. But I was like, I know I don't have much. I know I saved up this. I know, but I have to take a step. And then I got started immediately. So the best time to get started is right now. Reach out to the person who sent this webinar. Tell the person, thank you very much, and get started immediately so you can start your journey to financial freedom. See you in class tomorrow. Bye.